Hi everyone, and welcome back to session 2 of your online learning. Just a quick reminder, my name is Miss Bowden and we're going to be working together on the Year 6 Place Value unit of learning. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen with you and we can get started. Okay, so just a quick recap of what you'll need. You'll need a pen or pencil or something to write with and a sheet of paper to do your working out on and to write your answers down. Okay, so let's start with our warm-up. You've got 5 questions, very similar to yesterday, apart from question D. So have a really good look at that one and we'll go through the answers in just a second. Remember, pause the video and you have 5 minutes max to have a go at these 5 questions. Good luck. Okay, so I hope you got on all right with those. Let's go through the answers together. I've done the working out here. This is how I would have calculated the answers. I'm just going to go through them quickly today, not quite as much depth as I did yesterday. So question A was 377 plus 40. The thing that you really need to be careful for here is lining up those place values. Obviously 40 is only a 2-digit number, so lining the 4-digit up with the 7 tens digit in 377. So your answer would have been 417. Give yourself a tick if you got that right. So B, 80 times 9. Remember, if I know 8 times 9 is 72, I know 80 times 9 will be 720 because of multiplying by 10. Okay, so give yourself a tick if you got that one right. Question C was 14,895 plus 8,327. There was a lot of carrying in this one. So make sure when you're carrying, you put down the ones digit underneath the column you're working out, and you carry the tens digit under the next column to the left, always starting from the right-hand side. So the answer for that one was 23,222. Okay, D was the one that we didn't do yesterday, so a quarter of 36. If you're working out a fraction of a number, you always need to remember you're going to divide by the denominator, the bottom as a fraction, and then multiply that answer by the top. Okay, so to work out a quarter of 36, you would have done 36 divided by 4, which is 9. Okay, knowing your times table multiplication and division facts in your head. And then 9, obviously the numerator for this fraction was 1, so 9 times 1 would be 9. Okay, and then E was 79,569 plus 73,294. Notice on question C and E, I put the biggest number on the top of my calculation, okay, because that helps if it's got a large number of place value digits, but also just for your working out, just get into that habit of putting the bigger number on the top. So this one again, a few carrying in there, making sure we're putting down the ones digit and carrying the tens digit. So the answer would have been 152,863. Well done if you got 5 out of 5. Hopefully you improved your score from yesterday, but keep practicing and hopefully you'll get better throughout the week. Okay, so to start today off, we are going to be working on partitioning numbers up to 10 million. Okay, so partitioning means we're separating the number out into groups. So we're going to be writing them as an addition number sentence based on each of the digits' place values. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to read that number out so we know what we're dealing with. Okay, so we've got, for this one, 6,474,744. So remembering our place value columns from yesterday. Okay, making sure. So 6,474,744. Okay, so if I was partitioning this number out, we want to look at each digit separately and then write it as a number and it will form an addition sentence. Okay, so I'm going to show you my answer. So the 6, the millions digit represented 6 million. Okay, so I've got 6 million place value counters, which I've shown here as a number 6 million. Okay, so for millions we have 6 zeros following the first digit. Okay, so that's that first digit done. Next one, 4 in the 100,000s place value column. So I've got 400,000. So I've got 400,000 place value counters. So I've added on 4. That has 5 zeros, so 400,000. Then moving on, so we've got 7 in the 10,000s, which shows you we've got 70,000. So I've got 7 lots of 10,000, so plus 70,000. Thousands digit plus 4,000. Hundreds digit plus 700. Tens digit plus 40, because we've got 4 lots of 10. Okay, and then the ones digit plus 4. Okay, because we've got 4 ones. So that would be my number sentence. So if I added those all up, I would get my answer 6,474,744. Okay, right, let's try some examples together and then you'll have a go at doing some on your own. Okay, so the first one, let's read this number together. So we've got 3,531,052. Okay, so we're going to start again at the millions. Okay, start with our largest place value. So we've got 3 million. Remember, if you're writing 3 million, how many zeros should it have? 6. Excellent. So we're going to write 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we've got 3 million. That would be the first number in my partitioned addition number sentence. Okay, 3 million. We've already got 500,000 in there for us, so we don't need to worry about that one. The next digit would be the 3. Okay, so this is the 10,000s place value column. Okay, so we are adding on 30,000. So 3 with 4 zeros. Okay. Next column, we've got 1,000, so that'd be 1 with 3 zeros. We've already got that one there, plus the hundreds. So we've got a 0 in the hundreds place value column. So that means in our number sentence, we don't need to write anything to do with the hundreds, okay? Because we've got a 0 there, so there's nothing in that column. So I'm going to move straight on to the tens. Okay, so we've got 5 lots of 10, which is 50. Oh, 50, not 60. Okay, and then our ones digit has already been done for us. We have got 2. Okay, so that would be our partitioned addition number sentence. Okay, so moving on to the next one. For this one, if you came across this one, what we need to do is put in the place value counters like we saw on the first example, okay, into our place value chart. Okay, so the millions has been done for us. We have got 2 millions. Okay, then next we have got how many 100,000? 7. Okay, so I would do 7 place value counters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so we've got 700,000s. So the 10,000s, we've got 7. Let's check they've done theirs right though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 10,000s. Again, we've got the same 7,000s. Okay, so I'm just going to copy these and copy them over. So we've got 7 lots of 1,000. So I'm going to put 7 place value counters in that column. The hundreds, we have 200. So I need 2 counters in the hundreds column. 7. 1, 2. Let's check they've done the next 2 correctly. Tens, there are 3 tens. 1, 2, 3. Excellent. And the ones, we have got 5 lots of 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 ones. Fantastic. Okay. Right, next one, it wants us to finish. So remember yesterday we were writing our number in words, okay, which is what it wants us to finish here. So let's read the number together first and then we'll finish off what they've started. So we've got 4,613,724, okay. So they have already got started with 4,613,000. We need to write the 724 part. So 724, making sure you're hyphenating that 24. Okay, so that's that one done. The last one, there is a slight mistake in the question. Okay, there shouldn't be this blank space here. Okay, so I'm just going to cross this one out. and then we'll get started. Okay, so let's read the number together first. So 5,513,601. Okay, so starting from the millions digit first, we've got 5 million, which we've already got in our answer. Moving on to the next digit, 500,000. Okay, so we've got 500,000. Remember, 100,000s have got 5 zeros. 500,000. The 10,000s digit, we've got one lot of 10,000, which is 10,000. Okay, so we've got 10,000 here. Moving down to the thousands digit, we've got 3,000, which we've already got in our partition number sentence. Okay, 3,000. The hundreds digit, 6 hundreds. And the tens digit, we have got no 10, so we don't need to put that there. And then the ones digit, we have got 1, okay, which we've got here already. Okay, plus 1. So that would be our partition number sentence for that last question. Okay, so moving on to your task. So you've got some complete the missing numbers like we have just done. Okay, and then the second question, so it asks you to write the number in the place value chart shown in digits. Okay, so just in numbers. Extra challenge if you can write it in words as well, thinking about what we did yesterday. B, show the number using a different pictorial representation. If you want to show that as a partition number sentence, that's great as well, okay? And the last one, could you use the same number of counters to show 9,140,221, okay? So think about representing that number in a place value chart and then comparing the number of counters you would need to use for both numbers. Okay, so pause me here, have a go at these questions, and then join me again in a second to go through the answers quickly. Okay, good luck. Okay, so for the answers, I'm just going to pop those in there. Hopefully. Sorry, bear with me. There we go. Okay, so 6,305,400 partitions out to 6 million plus 300,000 plus 5,000 plus 400. 7,001,001 partitions out to 7 million plus 1,000 plus 1. And then the last one, 42,550 partitions out to 40,000 plus 2,000 plus 500 plus 50. Okay, so moving on to that question 2. Just going to go over a page. So write the number shown in digits. Okay, so we had 2 millions, 200,000s, 1 10,000, 9 thousands, 100, 3 tens, and 1 1. Okay, so that written as a number is 2,219,131. Okay, and well done if you had a go at writing that one in words. Okay, so the next one says show the number using a different pictorial representation. As I said, you could have written that out as a partition number sentence for me, which I've done here. So 2 million plus 200,000 plus 10,000 plus 9,000 plus 100 plus 30 plus 1. Okay, but if you'd drawn that as a pictorial representation with place value counters, that would have been absolutely fine as well. Okay, so that last one says, could you use the same number of counters to show 9,140,221? Okay, so I've got my place value chart drawn here, ready for me. Okay, so I'm going to represent this one like the original one was with counters. Okay, so I'm going to start with my millions column. So I've got 9 million, so I'm going to draw dots. 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 in the millions. Okay, so I've done that one. 100,000, so draw that one in, cross that off so I know I've done it. 4 10,000s, 1, 2, 3, 4. No thousands, so nothing in the thousands column. 2 hundreds, 1, 2. 2 tens, 1, 2, and 1 1. Okay. So to compare the number of counters in both numbers, what I'm going to do is add them up. Or count them up, whichever way you want to go about it. Okay, so I'm going to do the original number first. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 counters used to show my original number. So then for my new number, 9,140,221, I'm going to dot those in a different colour. I'm not going to count these because I know there's 9, so 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay, so even though they're very different numbers, one a lot bigger, we can use the same number of counters to represent both. Okay, so well done if you worked that one out too. Okay, right, I'm going to stop sharing now. Okay, thanks for joining in today. If you come back tomorrow, we will be focusing on some more topics in our place value unit. Bye.